Hey guys, if your Windows 11 computer is lagging or just running slowly in general, then keep watching, as in this video I'm going to share with you a bunch of optimization settings to speed up your computer and to get the maximum performance out of our systems. So let's jump straight into it, and before I start making any changes to my computer, I always like to create a restore point, and I suggest for you to do the same. That way, if for any reason we need to revert back to our original settings, we can do so in one simple click. So head over to the Start menu and search for Create a Restore Point. Tap on the Create a Restore Point tab, then come all the way down to the bottom here where it says Create a Restore Point and click Create. Then you just need to give the file a name. I'm going to call it Backup, and we can hit Create. Once you've created your restore point, we can then close out of these windows, and the first optimization technique is disabling any startup applications, which we can do by heading to the Start menu and then searching for Run and tapping on the Run icon. Inside of here you need to type in msconfig and hit Enter. Head over to the Services tab, and we need to select this button down here where it says Hide all Microsoft Services, then just select Disable All. Then come over to the Startup tab and select Open Task Manager, and inside of Startup Apps, you'll see a long list here of all the applications that run when you first launch your computer. And you need to go through this list of applications and disable anything you don't need starting up when you first launch your computer. These run in the background and consume valuable resources, so it's a good idea to disable as many as we can in here. And we can do that just by right-clicking on the application and selecting Disable. You can then head out of this window. Back inside of the System Configuration tab, we need to hit Apply and OK to save those changes. You'll get a message pop up saying you'll need to restart your computer for these changes to take place. For now, we're just going to select Exit without restart. And next thing you're going to do is come back to the Start menu and search for Settings. Tap on the Settings tab. Then from the left here, come all the way down to Windows Update. Click on the Check for Updates button and ensure you're running the latest version of Windows, as outdated software can cause performance issues and make your computer run slow. While we're in the Settings window, head over to Privacy and Security, and inside of here we're going to disable a bunch of permissions that slow down our computer. So first head into the General tab, and you're going to disable everything inside of here, as these are all pretty much useless features but do slow down our computer. Then hit the back arrow, come inside of Speech, and make sure this is disabled. Come back, and we need to do the same for inking and type and personalization. Then back again, inside of Diagnostics and Feedback, we're going to turn all of these things to disabled and off. Come back once more, inside of Activity History, we can also disable this setting and come back. Scroll all the way down to Search Permissions. You want to keep this option set to Moderate, as this is to do with our system security. Then scroll all the way down to Cloud Content Search, and we want to disable these options. You can also disable History. Then come back once more, come all the way down to Searching Windows. Where it says Respect Power Settings when indexing, make sure this one's disabled and come back. Then come down even further to App Permissions. Inside of Location, turn off Location Services, as this really slows down your computer. Come back once more, come down to Notifications, and once again you need to turn this off. Come back again, and the last thing we're going to change is Email. Now, if you don't use the default email client that's built into Windows, I'd also recommend disabling this, but obviously if you use this, then you need to keep it enabled. You can then head out to the Settings window. And next thing we're going to do is make sure our graphic drivers are fully up to date by heading to the Start menu and searching for Device Manager. Tap on the Device Manager tab, and from this list find Display Adapters and expand the list. You need to locate your graphics card. Now, I have 2 graphic cards installed into my computer, so I'll need to do this for both. But you just right-click on your graphic card and select Update Driver. And then we can search automatically for drivers. As you can see, I'm already running the latest driver on my device, so we can head out of this window, and we're then going to come back to the Start menu and search for Run. Tap on the Run icon, and inside of the search box type in temp and hit Enter. Then you need to select everything inside of here by pressing Ctrl A on your keyboard. Then you can right click and select the trash icon to delete it. If you get this message pop up, just select Do this for all current items and press Continue. Now, you might not be able to delete everything inside of here because some of it might be running in the background, but as long as we get rid of the majority, that's going to free up a bunch of space. We can then head out of this folder and back to the Start menu, search for Run once more, tap on the Run icon, and this time we're going to type in %temp %, and hit Enter. And we're going to do the exact same thing again by selecting everything. Right click and come to the trash icon, and again do this for all current items and press Continue. So that deleted the majority of stuff. I'm just left with a couple folders in here. Head out of this window, and we're then going to come to our Start menu and search for Defragment, and click on Defragment in Optimize Drives. And then we're just going to press this Optimize button down here. That should only take a couple seconds to complete, and then we can close out of this window. You're then going to come to the Start menu and search for Disk Cleanup. Click on Disk Cleanup. And before we start this, I'd recommend you click Clean Up System Files. This is going to calculate how much space we can actually save. Ideally, we want to free up as much space as possible on the C drive, as this is what really causes the slow performance on our computers. So I'm just going to keep everything selected inside of here and press OK. select delete files, and just wait a couple minutes for this to run. To free up even more space on our C drive, you can come over to the start menu and search for programs, click on add or remove programs, and from here we're going to organize our applications and which ones use the most amount of space by selecting the sort by filter and selecting size large to small. Now as you can see, all the applications that use the most amount of disk space are listed at the top, and we're just going to go through our list of applications and uninstall anything that we don't actually need. So I'm going to get rid of Minecraft Launcher here. Just select these three little dots and hit uninstall, and click uninstall once more. Whilst we're in this window, come over to System, inside of the Storage tab down here, inside of Temporary Files, and you'll have the option to personalize these boxes. I'm going to make sure everything's selected, but if there's anything you want to keep in here, obviously uncheck it. For example, if you wanted to keep your downloads folder, you could uncheck this one, and then you need to press Remove Files. Click on Continue, and then just wait a couple of minutes for this to complete. Then come over to the Personalization tab from the left hand, inside of the Colors tab, and we want to turn Transparency Effects off, as this also causes performance issues. And now I'd recommend for you to restart your computer in order for all of these changes to take effect, and hopefully by following all of these steps in this video, that's freed up a bunch of space on your computer and also improved the overall performance and just made things run that little bit quicker. If this video did help you, then please drop a like and subscribe. Until next time.